All right, Sandip Sabharwal is well with us on the show. Sandip, let's get in your take then as to how you're reading into the move on the frontline index in comparison to the broader markets. Is there anything that you're spotting in specific by way of an exciting opportunity right now in the market?
See, broadly, I think the phenomena where when after interest rates tend to peak out, the broader markets tend to outperform, that started to play out now. So I think bigger opportunities over the next year or so could come on the mid-cap side of the market broadly. Obviously, given the way most commodities have stabilized and also fallen so drastically, we will see many of the consumer names also do well. And as far as I think you were talking of the auto sales numbers. I think they've been pretty decent. So I think most of the frontline auto companies look pretty well placed. So I guess that should be one of the outperforming sectors.
Some of those price volume buzzes as well. Apollo Hospitals is one stock that deserves mention, a gain of almost 4%. And yesterday as well, the stock was buzzing post the commentary from the earnings. It's seen a breakout from the cup and handle chart, has hit a 5-month high on an intraday basis, and the volumes too are 3 times the 20-day average that we have seen. So Apollo Hospitals in the spotlight. You also have Sobha, as we were talking about, from the Realty pack, which is doing quite well, surpassed the 100-day moving average, forming higher lows for the fourth session, and the volume too as well, 4x the 10-day average. And RBL Bank forming higher highs and higher lows for fifth straight session. Here has hit a 4-month high, and the volume too quite strong as far as RBL Bank is concerned. Sandeep, if you had to just take a call on any of these names, Apollo Hospitals, Sobha, RBL Bank, would you be able to help us with a top pick amongst these three?
Not really. So I think Apollo Hospital, I think it's pretty overvalued at this price. So although the management commentary might be positive, but I believe that's largely factored in. So I don't see much upside. So among these three, that's the only one I'm tracking.
What's happening with Westlife Development? Do you track this one, Sandeep?
Yeah, Westlife is a stock which I like, and I believe the company is doing well. In fact, from most of the companies on the QSR space who delivered earnings, so of only a few stood out. So I think Westlife stood out, and they delivered reasonably healthy numbers. And overall, that's what I was saying in the earlier commentary. That as inflation ebbs, and I've been talking to a lot of management, as inflation is ebbing, many of the consumer companies have started to see some uptick in demand, and I believe that demand will become stronger as we go through towards the end of the year. So I think many of these companies should continue to do well.
Meantime, let's get in your take, Sandeep, as to where the opportunity arises when it comes to the entire real estate basket.
So real estate is an interesting space where the demand held up right through the interest rate hike cycle, and most of the companies are still talking of very strong demand. To that extent, it should continue to have performers. And like uh, I don't know who was talking before me, Kunal or Nuresh, like they said that uh, it's better to stick to some of the larger names. So I believe DLF is pretty well placed there. Post results and post the RBI rate hike pause, we've already seen the stock move up by around 25%. So it's possible it consolidates for some time and then it could do well again.